Hello, hello, I can't see if I'm in focus or if the light's okay because I have to take my glasses off because ring light. Hey guys, it is Amy here. You guys might remember that at the start of the year I was doing this thing called like the 2020 Zero Waste Challenge, where basically I challenged myself to do a different like zero waste themed thing every month, but because of COVID I just some of them would just required me to go to like specific shops or like buy specific things, and they were like semi-stressful to do, so like because of COVID I was just like, we're just scrapping it this year, don't need the stress of that, don't need, you know, having to try and work out if the shops were open, like online alternatives or like certain recycling points and things like that. It just was too complicated, so I stopped doing it. But I'd already started doing one particular challenge which I've continued throughout this year, and that was to buy no new clothes in the year. So you're probably thinking, what is this video actually about? Well, no new clothes doesn't mean no second-hand clothes. So I bought a lot of second-hand clothes this year, and I've come to talk to you about my experience of only buying second-hand clothes for a year, and yeah, a little bit about that. I want to say two disclaimers before I start. I did buy two things that were not second-hand. One of them was a t-shirt from my friend Amy, and one of them was a t-shirt from a charity shop. Like it was a new t-shirt. It was from like a charity's online merch sales rather than from a charity shop. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. I also started at the start of the year filming like a monthly segment for this, so at the end of each month I would like comment on what I'd bought that month and like my experience with like quitting fast fashion basically, and I stopped doing that because of COVID. I skipped a couple of months because I completely forgot about that, so I decided I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to look back on those clips and sort of take the clips where I talked about the experience, but the rest I'm just going to refilm for you right now. So I'm going to move to the side a little bit, and put photos in here. I've tried to go through and find as many photos as I have of the things that I've like bought this year, and I'll try and insert them here. I don't have every single one, but I got pretty close. I've bought a lot of clothes this year, so let's get to it. So I bought this jumper for £4.50 from Marie Curie, the charity shop. My mum actually paid for this. I got this cape from Fact. This was £5. My mum also paid for this. I got this dress. It was £15 from the Sue Ryder charity shop. I got this fluffy jumper. This was £2 from Chinese Laundry in York, which is not a charity shop. It is like a second-hand vintage shop. And at the same time I also got this shirt, was also £2. I got this dress and cardigan combination. Sorry, this isn't a great photo, but it has cats in it. This was £10 from Facebook Marketplace, which leads to a total of £29 plus £9.50 that my mum paid for January. So for February my mum also bought me these trousers. They were £5 from Marie Curie. Me and my mum like to go charity shopping together, can you tell? I got this black dress, this stripy dress, this red dress, this skirt and this skirt. I got these dungarees, which are the ones I'm wearing, and this shirt. All of them I got from a kilo sale, plus one dress which I don't have a photograph of, which is like this red velvet, this purple velvety dress that I haven't had a chance to wear this year. So I got all of them for £28 at a kilo sale, which brings the February total to £28 plus £5 that my mum paid for the trousers. So in March I bought this cardigan for £5 from the British Heart Foundation. I got this No Planet B t-shirt for £3 from St Leonard's Hospice charity shop, which it makes for a total of £8. So in April I bought this Be Cool shirt from the Friends of the Earth shop for £14. That was not second hand and I do not have a photo of it, but I do not feel bad about it as I set the rules for this challenge, as it is my challenge, and also all the money went to charity, so it's all good. I bought these dungarees for £15 from Depop. I bought this floral dress for £8 from Depop, which brings that total to £37 for, what month are we on? April, for April. I bought this Shy Ben's t-shirt for £12.14 from Redbubble. This was not secondhand, this was because my friend Amy was selling them because it is her design. Again, I don't feel guilty about that. Some of the money goes to her, a lot of it does go to Redbubble, but it was a one-off purchase. I bought this skeleton shirt and trousers. I got them both for £39 from Depop. That's probably the most expensive thing that I bought this year. And yes, I did get them on Depop, so a lot of the money does go to a small seller, but I am pretty sure that the seller was drop shipping, so I'm not really sure if I can count these as secondhand or not. Like, I didn't get them from a big company like Primark or, you know, like Lindy Bop or whatever, which closed down. But yeah, this one's a bit of a grey area, but I did get them for a cosplay, as you can see. I got these leggings for £10 off Depop, so these for a total of £61.14, which is a lot that month. So we're going to move on to June. I got this spotty dress for £6.85 from Depop. I don't have a picture of it though, unfortunately, but I do have a picture of this floral dress that I got for £5 from Expressions, which is like a vintage shop in York. I got this Coca-Cola top from for £3 from Depop, but then I bleach dyed it, for a total of £14.85 for June. In July, I got this swan skirt for £4.50 from a charity shop. I got a tank top free from Olio, which I bleach dyed, which I don't have a photo of. I got this yellow dress for, I'm saying for £3.75 at a kilo sale. I think I spent about £30 at this kilo sale altogether, so I'm just dividing it by the amount that I got, so it worked out about £3.75 per item. But I got this yellow dress from the kilo sale, I got these red trousers from the kilo sale, and I got a pair of green trousers and a pair of purple leggings also from this kilo sale, and then I also got a bunch of stuff which I bleach dyed and sold on my Depop, which I haven't listed on here. I got this floral dress also from Expressions for £5. Sorry, this isn't a particularly photo of the dress, but it's the only one I had. Which leads for, that was October, so October I only spent £5, I just bought that dress. For November, I bought this jumper for £6.60 off Depop, because I always buy myself a Christmas jumper every year. I got this navy jumper, which I got free because someone I know was getting rid of it. I also got this purple top because someone I know was getting rid of it, and this blue blouse because a different person I know was getting rid of it, so I just claimed all of them, which meant I spent £6.60 for November. For December, I bought two things the other day, so I don't have pictures of them yet. I had got like a blue Christmas jumper for £4.99 from a kilo sale, and I got this cool brown Halloween jumper for £4.99 from a kilo sale, which takes the total for December to £9.98. Quickly before I tell you the total for the year, I just have some honourable mentions. These were not secondhand. As part of this, I didn't want to impose this secondhand rule on other people, so if somebody bought me something, like, that's absolutely fine. I was quitting it myself. I was encouraging people to quit it and also to buy me secondhand presents for birthday and Christmas and things, but I don't want to add that extra pressure to them if they like feel like they want to buy me a thing, and I'm not going to say no to people buying me things, obviously. So my mum got me this spotty dress for my birthday. She also bought me this red floral dress, which I don't have a photo of. My mum bought me this rainbow dress as a nice surprise, which I believe is from Hell Bonnie. Caitlin for my birthday bought me a Jack Skeleton shirt, which I don't have a photo of, and Carla for me finishing my second year of my degree bought me an archaeology shirt, which I also don't have a photo of. I'm also going to add that it is December the 22nd at time of filming, hence all the Christmassy things. I am probably going to get more clothes for Christmas, but I do plan on doing this again next year. I'm not sure how strict I'm going to be on the second hand rule, but I am going to keep a running total of all the clothes that I buy next year, so I'll add anything I get for the remainder of the year into the beginning of next year's video. Now I have to add up how much money I spent on clothes this year. I didn't want to do this bit. So I'm going to reveal to you the grand total. So I spent £219.07 on clothes this year. I guess I can move back into the middle now. For full disclosure, that is way more than I would usually spend. I've had a lot of disposable income this year, despite everything that's gone on, simply because I just haven't gone out and spent money on the things I'd usually spend money on, which would be like travel and meals out with friends and like going on holiday and things like that. I haven't spent money on any of that this year, so I guess I've kind of just spent money on clothes instead because I like them. I don't feel bad about that. I feel like I probably should, like I feel like that's probably more than I needed to, but I also think that spending £200 on clothes and the amount of clothes. I mean, I basically got a full new wardrobe of clothes this year. Like, I didn't. I kept all my old stuff because I like clothes, don't at me. But for £200 I got a lot of clothes this year for £200, and if I was buying this stuff new I would have gotten nowhere near as much of that stuff. Like, part of buying this stuff secondhand, where it was an environmental concern, was just that it's so much cheaper. I also think I had more fun as well. Like, there's more fun in going to a kilo sale and finding out this like one-off thing, and knowing that like you're not, like, you're buying an ethical thing, you're supporting a small business, or you're supporting a charity, and you're finding this thing that like chances are you're not going to ever see anyone else wearing ever. Like, when I shopped in Primark quite a lot, I'd buy like a shirt and then I'd see like 10 people wearing that shirt, and there's nothing wrong with that, like that's fine. But owning something that's completely unique to you, I think is much more fulfilling, like from my point of view anyway. And also knowing that like something has like a history. Like these dungarees, I have no idea what their history is, but they've probably been worn by multiple people before I owned them, and I like that, like, rather than owning this like cheap knockoff of things pretending to be these dungarees, I actually have a proper pair of them, and I got them, I mean these were pretty heavy, I got them in a kilo sale, so they probably ended up costing quite a lot of the £30 I spent at that kilo sale. But like, I think that's just better. And I do own like this shirt, for example. This jumper is a Pug Christmas jumper that I got from New Look. I think I got it like 2 years ago, and I don't feel guilty about that. I'm still gonna own it, and I don't think the point of this is to get rid of like all the fast fashion stuff that I did own, because like that is wasteful. The point of it is just to, like, I guess be more intentional about where I'm buying from. It was, not only was it a challenge that I think saved me money, got me some really cool items of clothing, made me feel better about my wardrobe and like where I was sourcing it from, put money into people who need it more than the places I was putting my money beforehand. But it was fun. It was just fun. I'm pretty sure that's everything. I am going to include some clips now from earlier in the year when I recorded these about my opinions on this when I first started, going from like sometimes dabbling in secondhand stuff to being like, this is all I'm doing, to sort of describe my experience at the start of the year. But I'm going to sign off now. So yeah, if you have any requests or questions, then leave them down in the comments. New videos every Wednesday, like, subscribe and all that jazz, and I will see you guys later. Hi, I'm supposed to ask you a question. Why do I always forget to do this and do it right after the outro? It's for the people who wait. If you waited around this long, even though there's still a few minutes of my opinions left, then tell me what's your favourite item that you've ever gotten from a charity shop. And if you don't have one, I want you to go on Depop and find something that you think is cool and let me know what it is down in the comments. Do that. Okay. Cut to past Amy. Cut to pre-pandemic Amy. See if she has more soul in her eyes. Why is the camera so far away? Oh. So this is a little bit weird to be filming because I'm filming on the 4th of February and you're not going to be seeing this till December, and it's weird to say the last of the videos because I'm currently halfway through filming the second. There has been quite a few times where I've wanted to buy new things but have not, because all of my favourite brands are doing sales, obviously. So there's loads of like Hellbunny and Collective and Lindypop sales going on at the moment. There's big Primark sales, and I wanted to buy stuff and I scrolled through them and I added stuff to my cart to make my soul feel better, but then I didn't buy them. And instead scrolled through Facebook Marketplace and bought old stock from there. But I'm happy with the stuff that I got this month. I really like a lot of them and I'm excited to wear them, obviously because I've already got this jumper on. I like this jumper a lot. This jumper actually had a hole in it somewhere. Had a hole here, but I didn't sew it shut. My mum sewed it shut. I brought it home. I was going to do it, but then she was like, just bring it home. So I was like, sure, whatever, I'm not going to deny that if you're going to do the thing for me. I just finished a shift at work, which is why I look like this. I also have a bit of a cold. In terms of like how I feel about sort of not buying new clothes and stuff, I've had a couple of like moments this month where like I've seen like an advertisement for like a Collective sale or something like that, and I've been like, I really want these, but I haven't, like, it wasn't like last month where I kind of felt like I was missing out. Like, it's kind of just been fine. Got some really cool new clothes which I was excited about and did not feel like I was missing out at all. No, there was one jumper. I would say there was one jumper that I really wanted to buy. That was Jessica Calvin-Posard's jumper. It was supposed to be a Christmas jumper, but didn't have anything Christmassy on it. And it was on sale, and I really wanted to buy it, and I didn't buy it. But that's the whole point of this challenge, isn't it?